share the joy of their love for each other, friends and family, but also for the opportunity to express to each other their aspirations for the future. Please join hands and face each other. Jessica and Brett, do you pledge to help each other develop your hearts and minds, cultivating kindness, generosity, patience, enthusiasm, and wisdom throughout this life, confronting all the vicissitudes of life with love and compassion?
We do.
Recognizing that life is defined as much by pain and suffering as it is by joy and happiness, do you pledge to see all these circumstances as challenges to help you grow, to open your hearts and accept yourselves and each other, and to generate compassion for others who are suffering?
We do.
Do you pledge to remember that marriage is a social institution, and being such, you have an obligation as a couple to give back to society, to work for the betterment of all people, and to avoid the trappings of self-absorption, possessive individualism, greed, and alienation from the social and natural world around you?
We do.
Recognizing that absolute truth and final resolution are never fully obtainable, do you pledge to continue to seek to understand yourselves, each other, and all living beings, to examine your own minds and to regard all the mysteries of life with curiosity and joy? Do you pledge to avoid becoming narrow, closed, or opinionated, and to continually listen, learn, and nurture each other's understanding of the world around you?
We do.
Do you pledge to preserve and enrich your affection for each other, never taking each other for granted, and to share that affection with all people?
We do.
And when it comes time to part, do you pledge to look back at your time together with joy? Joy that you met and shared what you have, and acceptance that we cannot hold on to anything forever.
We do.
You have declared your intent to marry and to carry out these ideals within your relationship and throughout your lives. With the legal requirements of the state of Texas having been fulfilled, and the license for marriage being present, I must now ask each party if they come of their own free will and accord. Jessica and Brett, do you come into this union of your own free will and with the intention of being faithful in marriage?
We do.
Brett, if it is your desire to become the husband of Jessica, then repeat after me. I, Brett,
I, Brett,
take you, Jessica,
take you, Jessica,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Jessica, if it is your desire to become the wife of Brett, then repeat after me. I, Jessica,
I, Jessica,
take you, Brett,
take you, Brett,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
You've chosen to use the wooden wedding box as the sign and seal of the promises you have made to each other on this day. Let us proceed with that custom. Jessica and Brett, as a couple, you have found a strong wooden box that holds 1 bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses. Each of you has also written a letter expressing your thoughts about the good qualities of your partner, as well as the reasons you fell in love with them. Neither of you has read the letters written by your partner, and the letters are sealed in individual envelopes. Now place them in the box with the wine and the glasses. Should you ever find your marriage in trouble, I ask that before you make any irrational decisions, that you both, as a couple, open the box, drink some wine together, and then venture off into separate rooms to read the letters that you wrote to one another when you were united as a couple. By reading these letters, you will reflect upon the reasons that you fell in love with each other in the first place. And should there never be a cause to open the box, I ask that you open the box on your 10-year anniversary and celebrate the longevity of your devotion to one another. I now ask that each of you take a nail one at a time and hammer the box shut.
No rain, for each of you will be sheltered to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness for you, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place, to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon you.
The groom and bride have entered into a sacred contract of love and mutual respect. Their love for each other has been witnessed by all of us here. They have made solemn vows to each other and have declared this by joining hands and taking part in the wooden box ceremony. Through this and in your presence, I pronounce you husband and wife. Kiss the bride. It is my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Caraway.
When she's walking, it's just like the sun, but she swings so cool and she sways so gently. When she's passing